Mahomes against Josh Allen. Let's pick this up second quarter, Dan. Chiefs down 7-3. Mahomes working that pocket.
You know, we've seen him do this so much, right? Scramble off to his right, back across his body. This is nice to see. Josh Gordon, that big body receiver this offense needs.
His first catch since being reinstated. Later in the drive, second and goal at the 5. This is Byron Pringle.
Awesome job by Pringle. He wins on the outside leverage, snaps back across. Mahomes finds him in the back of the end zone.
8 minutes and a half now. Just look at the cannon on Josh Allen.
I love when plays like this happen. He stares to the right, opens the window more for the receiver, and an absolute laser beam to Emmanuel Sanders.
Bills up 14-10. Rex, how about the coverage? Mahomes has over 7 seconds and nowhere to go with the ball.
Yeah, that just tells you about how good this defense is. And look, keeping them in the pocket's a little understatement here. Come on, Buffalo's rushers got to keep going, but great coverage.
Standing tall, and then the other way we go, Dan, and it's Dawson Knox.
Yeah, creating. Get outside the pocket, now go above the X's and O's. See knocks downfield. Knox sees it the same way. It's a great throw. Sorensen gets lost, and this is a huge touchdown before the half for Buffalo.
Bills up 24-10. Then the sky's open, and they get interesting. An hour and 2 minute delay there, and then we finally get the action going. Under 8 to go in the third. Kansas City down 11. This is one that's got to be caught, Dan.
Yeah, it's man. You're throwing the shallow cross. Tyreek Hill right there. Now, Micah Hyde does an awesome job of catching that pick, catching that tip, but this has to be caught by Tyreek Hill. Not going to be a first down, but it's not going to be a pick six.
Yeah, instead it's Buffalo up 31-13, and then Josh Allen. Do we like it when the quarterback does this?
I love it from Big 17. Get vertical, big fella. It's third down. Listen, on first down, I would say no. But on 3rd and 4, when you got the ability to go get that first down, this is why his teammates love him.
And that would lead to this. It's Sanders with his second touchdown of the day. Josh Allen, 15 of 26, 315 yards, 3 touchdowns. Are there any questions remaining? The Buffalo Bills with a statement. They are the team to beat in the AFC after they go into Kansas City and put this one away. And the Chiefs' struggles this season can be easily identified in 2 places. The turnovers. They've turned it over 11 times. The defense. They're averaging 32 points per game allowed. That is the worst in the NFL. And dating back to the Super Bowl now, the Chiefs are 2-4 in their last 6 games that matter. So, Ryan Clark, what is the right thing to say about the Kansas City Chiefs coming off of that performance last night?
Chiefs defense sucked.
Amen, brother.
Period. I mean, it's just period point blank. And so many times we look at this offense and we can see all the things that they can do. We get so excited with Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. And oh my goodness, Travis Kelce's under center. Oh my goodness, Tyreek Hill's under center. Oh, now it's Patrick Mahomes. Look at what they do. But you have to be able to stop people. And the reason that Josh Allen was ran so much last night is because they knew he was in no danger.
Right.
Wasn't nobody going to hit him. Nobody was going to be physical. There was no way that quarterback was going to be hurt because the Chiefs' defense is soft. And when you're playing against a defense that's soft, you treat them as such. And that's what Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills did. They showed us last night they're the more physical team and they're a better football team.
Rex, I feel like the perspective of everything might change because I think leading into last night, many of us were still willing to give Kansas City the benefit of the doubt, just based on what we've seen. Does that change last night?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I went in that game thinking that the Buffalo Bills are by far and away the most complete team. They would have no problem in that game. And that's exactly what happened. They can actually play defense in Buffalo. All right, so that's what we saw. And they play their zone coverage. They get after it. They have playmakers there. And, by the way, they have 4 or 5 defensive ends that can rush the passer. And Kansas City has nothing. They have Chris Jones, who is out of the game. That's all they got in the Honey Badger. 2 guys. They're the only ones that play with any type of passion and tempo. The rest of them, you're right, Ryan, they are soft.
Yeah.
They've been soft. Patrick Mahomes and company has been able to overcome all those type of things. But their defense has never been any good. And so, to me, that's why this team, are they in trouble? You're dang right they are. Buffalo's clearly a better football team.
The truth hurts. The truth hurts, but the truth is a necessity. The Chiefs are a bad football team right now. Now, what are the things that we say when it comes to bad teams? We say, well, too many penalties. Right now, their offense has the 5th most penalties in football. Too many turnovers. You touched on it, Greeny. They got 11 turnovers. That's tied with the Jaguars in the NFL, and they can't stop anyone on defense. Worst scoring defense in the NFL. So to put it into context, they give up 7.1 yards per play on defense. The 2000 Rams are considered the greatest offense in the history of the NFL. That's the greatest show on turf. They averaged 7.0. So this defense gives up more yards per play than the greatest offense in the history of the NFL did. I mean, that is bad. The Chiefs are a bad football team. And until they fix those things that we notoriously align with bad football teams, they will keep being a bad football team.
All right, we have so much to say about that game, but it was such an interesting day. Let me get you to the next game today, and that would be, how about them Cowboys taking on the Giants? And for Dak Prescott, week 5 a year ago in this same building was where he suffered the terrible injury. On this day, it will be about the injuries to the Giants. Look away if you were squeamish as you see the end of this play and Saquon Barkley wrecks. This is not easy to watch.
No, it's brutal. And this kid's such a good kid. He came back from injury, and now he gets his ankle.
So he gets carted off. It was swollen up and looked like a cantaloupe. And then 12 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And how about this throw, Dan?
Yeah, this is perfection. You don't often see this in the NFL where everything is perfect. You cannot throw a go route better to a receiver on third down than Dak to CeeDee Lamb right there.
So the Cowboys are up 10-0, and then Daniel Jones, RC.
It's his fault. It is his fault. I don't care what nobody says. You can say whatever you want. He should have got a flag because he lowered his helmet. The rule is put in so they all stop doing this. It is Daniel Jones' fault. I'm sad for him, too. I wish he could have played, too. As someone who has been asleep on the field, that jump sucks. But this is on Daniel Jones, and this is the reason why the Giants didn't have their quarterback.
So he's carted off as well with a concussion. Now under a minute remaining in the half, and it's Amari Cooper.
Another perfect throw. Corner post route by Cooper. Man coverage. Dak holds his eyes, throws it on time. Perfect strike.
Cowboys up 17 at the half. I love this play.
You mean Boy Wonder? How about this from
I gotta get Boy Wonder some
the fake side pitch. He kind of allows
It's like
to
Boise
be part of
State,
that.
Oklahoma.
Man, that's sweet. Beautiful touchdown design.
Sensational play. Then it's Mike Glennon. What's
Don't
he
do
doing?
it. Don't do it. You don't do it.
Do it.
Don't
Do it for me.
I mean,
30 for 30.
How about number 7 right here? No, wait.
Diggs
He's going the
and
wrong
Diggs.
way.
30 for 30.
He plays defense. He just
What if
looks
I
like a
told
wide
you
receiver.
Trayvon
There were
Diggs
two
has
brothers that caught the ball every game.
He's got interceptions each of the first 5 games of the season. You know, the Giants, they hung in there as best they could through most of this day, but the Cowboys just had too much. That Zeke taking it in at the finish. Give me Happy Jerry. I can't live without Happy Jerry. There's the celebration in the box. Dak throws for 302 yards. And the Cowboys, listen, maybe the scariest thing we can say about the Dallas Cowboys on this morning, Ryan Clark, is, and Jimmy Johnson said this on TV yesterday, they didn't play a particularly good game, and they still win by 24 points. That's the sign of a really good team.
Listen, the Dallas Cowboys are a team we have to start talking about with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Green Bay Packers, and all of these other teams, Arizona Cardinals, that we're thinking can win the NFC. When you're a defense that can turn the football over, but an offense that can score in so many ways. You saw the pass to CeeDee Lamb. You saw the laser to Amari Cooper. Also, you watched them run the ball for the entire football game. Yeah. We didn't even talk about that, the way that Tony Pollard, the way that Ezekiel Elliott pounded this football the entire football game. When you look at the Dallas Cowboys, they're complete. They have an absolute stud at the quarterback position who is a leader, and now a defense that makes plays under Dan Quinn. You're so excited if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. We're going to see Jerry Jones on his yacht, throwing a party, smiling with that face that refuses to move somehow, and it's going to be a great time in the playoffs.
I think the thing that the Cowboys are this year that they've never been is consistent.
Yeah.
No, I would say that they're one of the most consistent teams in the NFL. We've talked about this offense, and we've heard that Dak Prescott looks like Drew Brees or Peyton Manning when he's operating at the line of scrimmage. And I don't think people really grasp how well Dak is operating and seeing things before they happen for this offense. The touchdown to CeeDee Lamb is the perfect example. So your offensive line gets the line of scrimmage and go, I'm pointing to the left. That means that I'm going to take the 4D lineman and that linebacker left. That's the starting point, 3rd and 8. Now watch as Dak goes, no, fellas. I want you guys to go to the right linebacker. He's pointing it out, going, no, that linebacker's coming. I want the 4D lineman and that linebacker on my 5 offensive linemen. Now what that allows to happen is big on big, but it also allows Zeke to be just an extra part. When that looper comes on the defensive line, Zeke can help out for just a fraction of a second. That allows Dak to get the ball out, and that equals the perfect throw to CeeDee Lamb. Listen, these are